What's up? It's Rocket and Daniel.
Hey y'all, we're using these just for props.
Just for props, so you know they don't really
use
work. So we started the show, for all y'all quarantiners out there.
it. Yep.
Me and Daniel, or Daniel and I'm sorry, I haven't been to school in a minute. We are class of the quarantine. Yes, sir. We are supposed to graduate here 2020.
Well, these probably will work the next time we do this.
Yeah. This is a first time run, first episode.
Yeah.
But man,
I already got it figured out. I just didn't bring the. Sorry that I cut over you.
Oh, you good.
I didn't bring the stuff that we needed to set that up.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, this is impromptu, so what you're getting is real, live, just coming at you. So, Daniel, 2020, here we are, man.
Yeah.
Did you ever think that your senior year was going to go down like this?
Not at all. Now let me ask you something. Our school is having a parade on graduation day instead of the graduation. Are you gonna be in it?
Me, personally.
Yep.
For my mom and like my dad, I think I will participate. It's just, I don't know, I'm kind of half-hearted about it, because, we did spend over a decade in school to where we can't even, have a regular celebration. I kind of feel like our class in general has been, through the ringer for years and years. It don't matter what it is. It does with tests or with school, with dress code, earphones, anything. I feel like it's just our class gets hit the worst on it. Daniel, I didn't mean to call you by your real name, but I want to ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're supposed to be in our cars, right?
Yep.
How do you feel about our principal not letting us decorate our cars for this graduation?
What do you mean?
Apparently, we are not allowed to have a theme and play music with our vehicles for the graduation.
Well, I kind of understand the music part, but they said on the post on the ISD Facebook that we could like paint our cars and stuff.
Well, I have a source, will be named later, says that she emailed Kathy Badair, and Kathy Badair rejected it.
That don't make no sense.
It doesn't. That's the life of Glaywater,
I think she did not have any sort of connection to the superintendent on that answer.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure
Oh.
that the
Go Bears! We love Cedric Clark, man. We love that man. He's awesome.
oh yeah.
But anyways, yeah. So we're gonna just go through these topics, man. We're just gonna let you hear our opinions. If you like them, let us know. If you don't like them, let us know what you're thinking.
Well, before we start that, Mark, the Rocket, I have two questions.
Yeah.
One, we're still going to be having a traditional ceremony. It's going to be later, so you're probably going to miss it. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, for y'all who, don't really know me, I am enlisting in the United States Army. I will be going to Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, June 8th. So that is going to be, for me personally, it's a big deal. Just feeling like, I don't know, just the timing is like, well, I'm supposed to be excited about, getting to do, like going into the military. Like, it's a dream job. I've thought about it for a while. But just, I don't know, just not being able to have like that, feel of like completion, with like all the guys I've hung around, I've known you for years, all the people I've known for years, is not being able to be there. If that ends up being the case, I don't know. I don't know. It's honestly gonna suck. Me being like at boot camp while all y'all are like graduated, and I'm like, well, and I'm not just speaking for me. I got a I got a bunch of friends, who's going into the military. So, just I know, me personally, I'm getting sent out. June 8th. I know a person is getting sent out the day after graduation. So just, yeah, that's my opinion on it.
And also, what's the deal with your name, Rocket? Because you said that it's not because of the Houston Rockets.
Well, again, I am a fan of the Houston Rockets. I am a die-hard James Harden fan. But all my life, I didn't have like a nickname. I used to go by Little Saint back in the day. But that was just But this year, like during football season, we have a trainer. We call him Doc Davis. He would just call me Rocket, because I had a good game against Center where I had 4 touchdowns, and he just said I always took off. And I was like, okay, like take off? He's like, no, like Rocket. And ever since then, he's called me Rocket. So, I mean, it's kind of stuck with me, So that's where the name Rocket comes from.
It do be lit.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to go through these things,
What's up with the topics?
Topics. All right. Question number 1. Are the masks even helping?
To keep it from spreading, if the people that are wearing them are infected, it helps keep from spreading. But if you yourself are not infected and you're wearing the regular cloth face masks, they do not protect you at all, because the cough droplets will still get through. You can still get infected if you're wearing a mask. So if you do have the virus, wear them. But if you don't, it's really not necessary. You're gonna get it anyway if you're in contact with someone who's not wearing a mask.
Basically, my opinion is wash your hands. Oh Lord, people think
We should be doing that anyway.
People, I've never seen so many hand sanitizer commercials, so many Clorox and disinfected, all that stuff. I was like, y'all just learning about this stuff? Like, dude, like I know we were in a pandemic or whatever, but y'all ain't washed your hands before? Y'all don't know how to use soap? Y'all didn't know A, B, C, D, or happy birthday to y'all didn't use that at the sink? What's wrong with y'all? I blame your mamas. I blame all your mamas. Woo!
We all got phones. Why we need to sing a song? We can just put a 20-second timer on.
Some people don't know how to count to 20. You'd be surprised. Some people go 1, 2, skip a few. Lord.
The phone counts it for you.
Some people won't be able to figure that out either. They won't even know how to hit the button. Oh, Lord. You ever see grandmas with new technology? Oh, Lordy, what is this device? Show me how to do it, Grandma. I remember, I'm going to change this. I remember when my grandma first learned how to text. It was the dumbest thing ever. She would send me emojis. Won't even text me. Send emojis. And then get mad at me because I didn't understand it. She'll call me and be like, why didn't you text me back? I was like, you just sent a hard face. And she was like, that's supposed to be I love you. And I'm like, I didn't know that. Anyways. But, topic number 2.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a good one because of your personal driving record.
Oh boy.
So, this was called road rage. How many of y'all have road rage? Because I know I do. I'm bad.
I ain't never really been. What the? Yeah. There there are some things that'll get me extremely mad. But I ain't, somebody don't use their blinker or something, whatever. That's their fault, they stupid.
Yeah, they are stupid, but,
But let me tell you, okay, so Marcos, you know my road, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And you know that curve
Mm-hmm.
with the yield sign?
Yeah.
Well, I was coming to the house, and this old Toyota pickup was in that curve with the yield sign,
Mm-hmm.
and he did not stop while I was going. He got in front of me.
Yeah.
I had to run off into the ditch to get around him because I knew I wouldn't be able to stop. I already learned my lesson from the last time I hit somebody behind.
Lord Jesus. I'm sorry, I'm hearing a bunch of noise out here. Oh Lord, they're back in the bayou. They're down in the bayou. Oh
What are
Lord.
they doing?
They're across the street messing around with some
A
stuff.
bunch of loud metal noises.
I'm thinking it's my car, Lord.
Sounds like the trash truck coming through and plopping down trash cans.
Alright, the next topic, complete
For
Lord.
reference, what time is it?
It is 12:11
Yep, in the morning,
in the morning. We are
a.m.
We are here.
And we hearing a bunch of metal noises outside.
They should be asleep. They should be asleep. Anyways, topic number 3.
Yep.
If you had a superpower, what would it be and why?
Teleportation.
And why?
I mean, you really can't beat it, other than maybe super strength. But like, if I can go anywhere I want with just one thought, I don't need to fight anyway.
Ooh, I never thought about it. You know what?
And then I could go. I'd be like, conflict. Hold on, let me go to the ice cream shop. I ain't dealing with this.
You hearing it now, folks. If he had a power, he'd get ice cream. That is what he'd use his power for, is ice cream. Ice cream.
Not specifically, just
Ice cream.
The situation.
Well, my superpower, I would love super speed. I don't know, I just think that's... You ever watch The Flash?
Yeah.
Dog, dude can slow down time with his speed. That is sick. That is sick.
It's not that he's slowing down time. He's just moving too fast.
Exactly. I'm moving too fast. Whoa. You know. If y'all don't know about that, get TikTok. Anyways, I want to move on.
I have TikTok. I do not use it.
Yeah. But I want to move on. I'm going to skip around. So, what is your top song of 2020 so far?
It would be too basic of me to go to my number one band and say that their song is my favorite.
And what is it?
Shouldn't you already know?
Let the people know.
So, despite the fact that I'm wearing a Skillet shirt right now, that's all I had available.
Yeah, yeah.
My favorite band is Twin Wing Pilots, and
2-1.
I mean, y'all all probably know, came out with Level of Concern.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's a quarantine bop,
It is a quarantine bop.
but it would just be too simple and easy for me to say that. Does it have to be a specific song or like an album?
It can be an album.
Honestly, I might get hate for this, but I think Eternal Take has grown on me way too much.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say that for now.
For now.
We're only like 3 months in, so it could change.
Yeah, we're 3 months in. We've had surprisingly, we're still getting music, you know, even through this pandemic. Like, I know here recently, the Baby dropped an album. Uh, young young boy never broke again. You know, he just dropped an album.
Why is he getting trashed on so bad? By
Honestly,
memes?
honestly, I listened to the album all the way through. Honestly, I liked it. I think it's some of his best music. Honestly, by far. I think it's not regular Young Boy. Cause before Young Boy is just all gang gang, But I think his music has matured. He is getting older. He's only a couple years older than us. Me myself, I'm 18, and I think Young Boy is like what 20, maybe somewhere around that. He's not that much older than us. But yeah, man, just if you don't know Young Boy's story, like the dude got herpes. He's got kids. He got a lot going on, and for him to still get to put out music, it's still good. And I wouldn't consider myself like a Young Boy fan or whatever, but I can rock to his music.
Yeah, all I know is I keep coming out with them Young Boy fan memes. Like, I don't get it.
He don't get it.
Is there a specific thing that happened that now everybody's making fun of people for being fans of Young Boy?
It's just people. They're just diehard fans or whatever. It's like, oh my God, Young Boy this, Young Boy this, gang gang. It's a fake life. They want to be Young Boy, and people are like, oh basically riding Young Boy or whatever.
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
The same thing kind of happened with like Uzi fans. People would be like, oh, you like Uzi, you're gay or whatever. People would say that. But it's just music. It's just music at the end of the day. Top 5 rappers of all time. Like, who's in your top 5?
In order?
It doesn't have to be in order, but just
Okay.
top 5.
Eminem. J. Cole. Kendrick. Juice. And who should I put? Right, I'll go with X.
Tatashi?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So he's more of a modern. Yeah, you got more of a modern list. I can roll with that. Me personally, my top 5, not in particular order. I like Ice Cube. I feel like he's really a good lyricist. If you listen to his music, it always has stories about something. Like 4 would be. I put J. Cole in there. I always rock to his music. I think J. Cole is like our modern, like Tupac. People don't, give him a credit because back then everybody was like, oh, Tupac is like the best rapper right now or whatever. But honestly, we got J. Cole, and then the next person on my list, Joyner Lucas. That's my dude.
Yeah.
He just came out with a song called Will, and I was like, man, I related because I like Will Smith, and that song is a bop. His album ADHD, that whole album just go hard.
I haven't gotten to listen to the whole thing yet, but I'm wondering. I don't understand why he dropped like 9 singles. Like that's half the album, pretty much.
Man, he trying to keep y'all with music. The thing with Joyner is he never stops. He's always coming out with hits and hits. If y'all don't know who Joyner Lucas is, he does a bunch of collaborations. Like he did stuff with Chris Brown, and that was pretty cool. He's a young rapper, but his lyric game is on point. Sometimes he'll rap fast, he'll even rap slow, and he'll make you understand. He came out with what was that? He came out with a song. It's like he was in the church. But anyways, he was talking about people who like died. And he was like, man, why did these people die and these people still here? He was like comparing them.
Mm.
You know, he was like saying, oh, like Trump's here, and like, why is Martin Luther King dead? Just compare like Michael Jackson to like Mark Zuckerberg. Man, it's a good song, but he's just controversial. And honestly, we don't really see that, you know, nowadays. Like, you know, back in the day with like NWA, they were like, oh shoot, they can't listen to that music. What's wrong with them? What's wrong with you? Like NWA, right?
Yeah.
So name me top song, now top NWA song right now.
Probably Boys in the Hood.
Yeah, that's mine. Favorite member of NWA?
I want to say Eazy-E, but you know, Ice Cube really got fucked over in that
Yeah.
whole situation
Yeah.
because he was writing everything and wasn't getting paid for none of it.
Speaking of not getting paid, there is a new beef. I don't know if you watch Wild 'N Out, right?
No.
Oh, you know who Emmanuel Hudson is?
Yeah.
Okay. So, if y'all know who Emmanuel Hudson is, he has a video that he did way back then, talking about asking all them questions.
Yeah.
Okay. So apparently, that song got over 66 million views on YouTube. So that means that made a lot of money, right?
Not necessarily.
Well, they still get paid.
But he didn't.
But the thing is, he didn't receive any of it.
Is it because homeboy he did with the video with?
Yeah. His name is
Spoken
Reasons. Yeah.
Yeah.
So apparently, Spoken Reasons dropped a video, and he received all, you know, the benefits from it. And what people don't know, I actually researched this. Emmanuel Hudson wrote the whole song, and he made an original video with just him in it.
Mm.
He did it by himself, and he was the original. Spoken Reasons had nothing to do with it. But
So then why was he even involved?
so the story behind it is Spoken Reasons had seen the video and had called up Emmanuel Hudson and be like, hey, this is a good video. Maybe let me help you out. Let me do something. You know, so Emmanuel Hudson, he was like, oh yeah, this is cool or whatever. You know, this will help my career. Obviously, you got followers. I want to follow. At the time, he didn't have nobody. He was just Emmanuel Hudson, started YouTube, whatever. And he came out with a hit. And so the thing is, they recorded the video in 2011. It was like January. And Emmanuel Hudson wanted to drop it immediately. He was like, okay, put it now, put it on now, put it on now. But Spoken Reasons, he was like, well, you know, let's wait till Valentine's Day. So he wanted to wait a whole month to post the video.
But why?
The way Emmanuel Hudson, he was just trying to catch on a wave or whatever. So Emmanuel Hudson, you know, he was all upset or whatever because he wanted to drop the video immediately. So what he did, he wrote another song called She Ratchet. You can look it up on YouTube. It's pretty hilarious. Emmanuel Hudson went viral. He did that song by himself. Spoken Reasons wasn't in there.
Mm-hmm.
So a week later from that, this is still January, Spoken Reasons called Emmanuel talking about, oh bro, we need to drop it now. We need to drop it now. Because he wanted to get off. The way Emmanuel Hudson, Spoken Reasons is a person who rides your name and gets famous off of you. So yeah, that's the story about that. So we're going to change topics, you know, it's getting pretty late. Let's see. Ooh, this was good. Best movie all time.
Oh boy.
How about top 5? Make it easy, top 5.
you not do that topic? I didn't think on that one.
Well, I've thought about it. I've got my answer prepared. I've got it.
Well, then, let's hear yours, too.
All right, top 5. Me, I'm a superhero guy. So, you know, top movie is Black Panther. That is, like, my favorite movie of all time. You know, it's just Marvel. I think Marvel did a really good job with it. It was really...
Sorry, but can we include a whole series as, like, one choice?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so, like, my number 1 would be Black Panther. My number 2 would be the Creed series. I really like Creed, you know, because, you know, I grew up watching Rocky. But, I don't know, just to have, I don't know, because, you know, like, growing up, you know, I'm a mixed kid. I was like, well, you know, Miss Rocky's white, you know. I don't know, just to have, like, I don't know, like a black guy being, like, the main character of, like, a Rocky thing, you know. I don't know, it's pretty cool. So, yeah, that's 2. Man, I love the new Spider-Mans that are coming out. Like, honestly, I'm loving all of them. Cause me, I'm a diehard old Spider-Man fan. Like I love the old, but the new ones, I was like, dude, I dogged on them forever. But actually, Far From Home, man, that was a good movie. Like that, Homecoming and Far From Home are like those hit hard. And so you know that's 3. It'll be the Spider-Man series. 4 would have to be. All these are going to be superhero movies. I'm a superhero guy. But 4 would have to be Thor, the Ragnarok one.
Yeah.
That movie.
That was funny.
Honestly, I think that is the best Marvel movie. Personally, besides like Black Panther, that was like kept my attention.
I couldn't get into the original Thor movies.
Yeah, but thing is, it like took Thor to another level. Cause like before, he was just like he was a serious dude, you know.
Yeah.
But now he was funny. Like him and Hulk changed the game. It was everything. It was funny. So that'd be 4, and then the 5th best movie of all time. Me personally, I love watching. I love scary movies. You know, I was really into It this year. Like when It came out, like the new It, I thought it was really, really good. It like, kept my attention the whole time. So, with that being said, top 5 scary movies.
We'll do that, but I have my
You came up with your 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
number 1, Deadpool. The first one, not the second one.
Yeah. It's a pretty good movie.
Number
It was
2,
funny.
because do not watch that with me if you don't like people narrating the whole movie, because I'll do that.
Oh yeah, he will.
Number 2, the Star Wars franchise.
Oh, dog! The last movie was awesome.
Yeah.
I went to go see that on my birthday, man. Because the thing is, I love how Star Wars is always putting out stuff in December. Like, if you haven't noticed, it always comes out in December, and that's around my birthday is the 29th. And so I went and watched that. The first movie I watched was whenever they redid, when they first redid with the Star Wars, when they came back in, like, modern era.
Yeah, Force Awakens.
Yeah. That was the first, like, before that, I didn't watch Star Wars. Like, I've heard of Star Wars.
Dang.
I heard of Star Wars and stuff. Like, honestly, it was weird because, like, when I went, that was, like, the only thing hot then. Like, there was nothing else in theaters.
Oof.
And so, like, I watched it. I was like, okay, the heck with it. Ever since then, I was hooked. I went and watched all the original Star Wars, learned all the history and stuff. I was like, man, Star Wars, if you want to binge watch anything, Star Wars is it.
Yeah, I still need to watch the Clone Hero series.
Oh, yeah.
Wars.
Clone Wars, yeah. It's actually on its last season.
There's
So,
a guy mixed up with the guitar.
Yeah, it's on its last season right now. So
See, I thought it ended a long
No,
time
no,
ago
no.
because they started doing Rebels.
yeah.
So
I don't know. Like I thought it was connected. I thought it was like the same thing.
I have no idea.
So. All right. So that's.
Everybody says Rebels is
So
bad.
what is that? Was that like 3 on your list?
That was only 2.
2. Okay.
My third is the Back to the Future series.
Oh yeah.
My favorite of those is the second one.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
It's still including all 3.
No, I thought it was funny when it actually came to the year, and like
2015.
nothing changed. No, they did a thing on Jimmy. I think Jimmy Fallon. I don't know what it was, where they did an episode and they came back.
Yeah.
Nothing really changed. I thought it was funny because oh, there's no flying cars. There's nothing. This is not the future. I was like, oh lord. But yeah,
Oof.
I love that movie. So your number 4.
Actually, I only thought of those 3.
Okay. Well, I want to give you my top 5 scary movies. From what I watched. I don't know if you watch scary movies. I love my scary movies.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1, It.
Oh yeah. Fourth would be, like you said, the Spider-Man
Oh, yeah.
series. So I'm talking about like all the solo Spider movies, but not including the amazing ones. Andrew
Oh, yeah.
Andrew Garfield
He sucked.
He
Sucked.
he didn't suck.
Sucked.
The character sucked.
It sucked.
The way they wrote
It was an
Spider-Man.
embarrassment to Spider-Man.
No.
It sucked.
Andrew Garfield
Boo.
was too cool to play Spider-Man. And
Honestly, dude, like, the way I feel, like, with the new Spider-Man, he looks like a Peter Parker.
yeah, and he
My thing is, Andrew, he looks like, he would be like the Green Goblin's son. Like, from the old movies.
yeah, Harry.
Yeah, he looked like he'd be like Harry. Like, if they brought that back, or he could be, himself could be like the Green Goblin, or do something like that, you know? I don't know. I feel like, cause ever since then, cause he hasn't really been in much since, cause I think that hit on his career really bad. Just how he didn't succeed with that going on.
Yeah.
But top 5, It, Freddy Krueger, all the Nightmare on Elm Streets, Jason. Funny story about Jason. My dad introduced me to Jason when I was at least like 10 or something. I was about to go to a camp. It was called Rocky Sea Ranch in Hawkins, Texas, and it's built.
I ain't gonna do you like that.
It's built on a lake. He made me watch the whole series. I didn't sleep a day at that camp. I didn't sleep. Every time I closed my eyes, I either saw Freddy Krueger or freaking Jason swimming in a lake over there. It sucked.
Yeah, I was around 10 the first time I saw the Jason movie too, but I was at my grandma's with my brother and his friend, and then I didn't even see much of it. I saw like one person get killed, and then it got to a sex scene, and they changed it. They didn't want me to see it. I was mad.
Gotta love the sex scenes in horror movies.
So that's 3 for you.
4. Man, the Halloween series. That's Michael Myers, man.
Yeah.
Like, even the old ones are good. I recently watched the new one they came out with in like 2018.
Yeah, I wanted to see that, but I still haven't.
I watched it. Honestly, it's pretty good. People really hated on it though. You know, but honestly, it was pretty good. It had me. My thing is like, with the older movies, like it really went in depth with Michael Myers, and the new one, It was really about like the people he affected, like in his old movies.
Yeah.
It was like about the people he affected. You know, it still showed him in it. You know, but it really wasn't about Michael Myers. It's about shoot the people years later that was a part of all that. You know, but it's honest. I thought it was a good movie. I thought it was put together real good. The ending, it's pretty good.
Okay. Well, I'll have to
So
go watch that.
that's 4. 5. Man, I would have to say Us. Like the movie Us.
I don't think I've seen that.
It was about the doppelgangers or whatever. It's like this lady who apparently
I know it's the family.
yeah, like a family, like, and there's like a copy family with a like scary version.
I didn't get to see that.
If y'all ever seen what's this? Key and Peele. So Key, the guy, he directed the movie,
Yeah.
and he also directed Get Out.
He's been doing a few things.
Yeah, he's actually the dude is awesome. Like with directing. Oh man, so you can go ahead and pick the next topic if you want to.
Well, I don't quite have 5, I don't think, but I'm gonna talk about some scary movies. Okay, well, technically, first of all, this ain't scary, but the scary movies.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
Those are
I
fun.
love the Wayne brothers, man. All 120 of them. Man, I grew up watching like the Wayne brothers, the show, and just stuff like that. There's Major Payne, dude. That's like it has to be in the top 20 funniest movies of all time. It's awesome.
Have you seen the series Marlon?
Oh yeah, Marlon. Dude is funny.
Mhm.
He actually came out with like a movie. It's called Naked, and basically he's naked the whole movie.
What?
It is hilarious. Check it out.
Well, I started it on like by myself, but I watched most of the series with my mom because she started
Yeah.
like a few weeks ago. She
Oh.
finished it.
Man, just
But also, so number 2, Paranormal Activity. I love all of those, except for 4.
Paranormal Activities. I don't know. It creeped me out because it was real.
Well, styled.
It
To
was
be
like
real.
like that crap like actually happens and stuff like that. You know, the most realistic scary movie I've ever seen is the whole Final Destination series.
I need somebody to watch that with.
Tell you, I'll watch it with you.
I watched like the first movie.
I'm telling you, I will watch it with you. I love scary movies. Scary movies don't affect me. Like honestly, I can sit and watch scary movies all day.
Like, I mean, the first movie, it was great. It didn't really scare me at all. It's just I didn't like want to sit there and binge it by myself.
Oh man, definitely. If I come over watching scary movies, we are doing all that party.
Yes. But I'll put that series on my list because I'm sure I'm gonna love it
Oh yeah,
anyway.
it'll freak you out.
I don't. Which movie is it with the gymnastics scene and the screw?
Okay. Ah, crap! I forgot which one it is.
I think it's 4.
Yeah. That lady got. Yeah, that lady was bad.
Are you talking about the eye surgery?
Ew. There's one. I think it's 3, where they're on a roller coaster.
Yeah, that was the 3D one.
Yeah.
So it's got a different name.
I seen that in theaters.
Oh God.
Yeah. So that was a long time ago. Like that's like Oh, that's one of the first movies I can remember. Like I was like 6, like I was young.
Dang.
I was young because this movie came out in like 2007, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
So I was young. My dad took me because I love scary movies. I don't know, I've always have. And he can't go. A 7-year-old can't go to movies by themselves. Anyways, but I've seen it. I didn't ride a roller coaster for like 2 years after that. Cause like, spoiler alert, they fell out the roller coaster.
Yeah.
And died.
Very gruesomely.
Realistic. Cause I went to Six Flags all the time. It took me 2 years to get over it.
Were you with me that one time when the Titan stopped?
I was. That was my first time riding the Titan. That was my first time riding the Titan.
Yeah.
And
We were on it.
right before we get on it, the thing got stuck.
On the hill.
Like, okay, tell me, you see this big ride. He's hyping it up. Oh, yeah, man, this ride is awesome. Then you get up there, and then people, oh my God. They stuck in, like, the worst position. Some of them are like this. Like, come on, dude. I'm telling you. But it ended up being my favorite ride there, honestly. That and Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze is awesome. By the time I went with him, they didn't tell us when they were going to start. So I went to tie my shoe. So I was like stuck like this the whole ride. I was like,
Hey, it's too bad you're going in the military.
Yeah.
'Cause I could have. My dad has, like, I used to have Andrew come with us. So my dad was paying for his membership. Because it was only like 25 or 30 a month, something like that.
Yeah.
And he started paying for Corbin and Go because he canceled Andrews because we just weren't going.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Corbin was so hyped, and then he got there and he was like, oh yeah, I remembered that I don't like roller coasters anymore.
What?
Boy, what?
Oh my gosh.
So I tried to get him to ride the Texas Giant and the Titan. He wouldn't do it.
Man. Alright, so we're gonna nail this video down with 2 more topics. So, what is the perfect beverage for a party?
Talking alcoholic?
Yeah.
That's just, for me, Fireball. It's not the overall, in general, best, but it's just what I drink.
Yeah, I think Fireball's awesome. It's easy. I remember when we went to Kayla, that was the first thing I drank.
Tom Holly is that's bitch with it.
Don't mix spiked lemonade or whatever it's called with Fireball. It will destroy your stomach. I know personally.
Freaking.
I threw up in his brother's bedroom trying to go to the bathroom.
Mike's Hard Lemonade ain't even that great, to be honest.
All I know is when I drank it, my stomach did like 3 backflips. And the thing is, like, it's weird because it just hits you at once. Like, I was fine. Like, I got up, I was fine. I was just going to the bathroom. Okay, I gotta go to the bathroom. And then Corbin's over here bouncing on me, and I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. And then, like, I'm just walking. I was like, okay, I reach for the door, and blah, all of a sudden, I was like, dude, what the freak? All I hear is Gina, no! In the background. And Josh, did you throw up? And I was just like, yeah.
Okay, so have you been listening to my podcast?
No. I'm gonna have to catch up.
So I don't think I have told you about this, but we're not gonna say it here. It's just people on our podcast, you know, it's kind of small, it's personal, but this is kind of going out everywhere.
To the
I don't
world.
know who's gonna see
Whoop,
it,
whoop.
so I'm not gonna say nothing.
Yeah.
But I'll update you.
Yeah.
So, with that alcohol topic out of the way, what is our next and final?
Our next and final topic.
How much of a crackhead do you gotta be to yell that loud?
Yo, lady.
Y'all are like across the street, two blocks away. What?
So, the final topic. When will Tyrone get married?
Never. He will always fuck your wife.
Always. Oh, no, just kidding. That's not my final topic. But my final topic is very controversial.
Yeah.
So, choose your answer carefully.
Mm-hmm.
Should a woman be president?
If it's the right woman.
Ooh.
Hillary did not deserve
Hillary.
it.
Hillary.
Did not deserve it.
Hillary.
But
Hillary Clinton. Lost the Trump, now we tripping.
I think Trump has done a good job so far.
I like Trump. I do.
And I think, you know, of the two candidates we have now, he deserves another re-election.
I'm just saying.
Do not let Biden in that house.
I'm not gonna call myself like a Trump supporter. I'm not really, big in politics or whatever. And I never have. I'm not really like, even when Obama was in there, I was like, well, it's whatever. But if you compare the two, like Barack Obama and Trump, like as a black person, you want to say, oh, Obama, but reality, Trump has killed it as president. Like me personally, Trump. If you look at our economy, like think back in the Obama area when we were doing Obamacare, people were poor, like poor.
Yeah.
And my thing is, people don't realize Trump was a freaking billionaire before he was president. Like people forget that. He's a businessman. He knows how to make money.
Yeah.
So he's gonna help America make money. That is his main job before he was even president. Just making money.
The good thing about, even if you're getting laid off and stuff, people are banking on unemployment right now.
Dude, think about Trump is sending out stimulus checks and all that to people. Dude, when was the last time that happened?
Caleb is about to get laid off in a week, but the way is he's gonna be making almost $1,200 just for staying at home.
Yeah.
Being on unemployment.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah. Because, it's not their fault. It's just the way business is being ran right now.
Yeah, man. If you're listening out there, if you're watching, if you've lost your job, man, this too shall pass, man. We will all get back to normal somehow. We don't know when, we don't know how. It will eventually happen. So this has been Rocket and Daniel, and we thank you for watching this show. This is our first show. Hopefully a minute to come. So peace out for Rocket.
And peace out from Daniel.
We love you. Bye.